Hi, friends, fellow subscribers. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Advocate Moekwa Speaks. We are again discussing comments, that are continuously being made by our politicians and many other people. I remember back in the day when I was still young, there would be these two guys that are attempting to have some form of conflict. And the one, they would start first with arguments. One will say, I'll beat you. The other one will say, I'd beat you. And then suddenly, one says, I'll beat you. And then the other one says, try, you'll see. Then the other one gives a punch. Whoop! A punch or a slap or whatever it is. But whoop in the face. And now, instead of showing us what he's been threatening, he says, yeah, try it again. Show me, because I will murder you. And then they repeat and they keep battering and murdering this guy into a pulp. Yet he continues to make threats without action. Now, this is exactly what our fellow RTE forces have been doing as far as opening criminal cases, taking, skeletons out of the closet, against CR17 members. But on the one hand, clearly there are a group of people, the cases are being opened, people are being murdered, people are being held accountable, some are being found guilty in courts, some very difficult revelations are being made. Now, one of the problems for me that I have is that how long will these people continue to take a hit without them coming out and proving these so-called allegations or making good on these so-called threats that they've been making for ages now? I remember started with our dear former President Jacob Zuma making threats that, when the time is right, he'll come and reveal skeletons of many others. I remember the former minister Batabile Dlamini said, let's leave all the skeletons, because if all the skeletons can come out, it will be very bad in the country, because, we all of us have smaller skeletons. And I think the SG also, Ismachashule, was one of the other people that made these threats. Now, one good reason that somebody can give me is, why would a person who's been consistently murdered, consistently taken to courts, charged, and all these things, continue to make threats if he has evidence? Because if you have information, that information can hold in a court of law. Why don't you go and report at a police station? Stop telling us that you're going to open cases, or stop telling us, that you're going to do about something about something that you are clearly failing to. It doesn't, to my mind, it doesn't make sense. Why make threats that you can't make good? Why tell us about it? Why don't you just go to the police station? Go to the Hawks, go to the Zondo Commission, submit documents, do something, but stop annoying us with unnecessary threats that mean nothing to us. So I'm not saying either the RET or the CR17 or whoever other people that are interested in the cake, what information they have against each other. I'm not interested. But all I'm saying is, there are ample routes that one with knowledge of criminal actions by any other person, where they can simply go. Police stations, there are thousands and thousands of those around the country. You can go to the Hawks. You can even do anonymous calls with information, or drop an anonymous box with all the evidence. But really, it's starting to get tiring, the rhetoric without action, threats after threats after threats, but Dololo results. So that's all I'm trying to articulate in this video, to say that it's important that JZ, Ace Makashule, Batabile Dlamini, and any other South African that has knowledge of illegal activity in the country by any other person, they should come forward and do the right thing. So that is all I'll leave it at. And Having said that, thank you very much, and continue to subscribe, continue to suggest topics that we can discuss. Let's stop making threats or promises that you will. Just do it. So go and subscribe. Thanks, South Africa.